Chapter 4. Master the Boredom of Consistency. Greatness is not a mountain peak, it is a long, flat road that never ends. Most people fail because they think success is a series of exciting breakthroughs. They are looking for the viral moment, the big break, or the high-speed chase. But the reality of the elite is much quieter. It is repetitive. It is predictable. It is, quite frankly, boring. To build unbreakable mental toughness, you must learn to survive the monotony. You must learn to fall in love with the boredom of doing the right things every single day. You have a choice. You can be the person who starts with a bang and fades into a whisper, or you can be the person who keeps a steady rhythm until the world stops to listen. Win the boring moments. Think about the structure of a masterpiece. A masterpiece is not created in a single stroke of genius. It is the result of thousands of small, repetitive, and often tedious strokes. It is the writer who stares at a blank screen for 3 hours every morning. It is the coder who fixes the same bug for the 10th time. It is the athlete who runs the same route, in the same shoes, at the same time, for the 1000th day in a row. That's the key. Most people can handle the hard work when it's exciting. Very few can handle the hard work when it's boring. When the newness wears off and the grind kicks in, that is the filter of life. That is where the crowd thins out. If you can keep showing up when there is no applause, no audience, and no immediate result, you have already won. Win the boring moments. You don't need their permission to be consistent. Society thrives on the new trends, new news, new apps. It trains you to have an 8-second attention span. It trains you to crave constant stimulation. If you aren't entertained, you think something is wrong. But discipline is not entertainment. Discipline is a duty. The man who needs to be entertained to work is a man who will never achieve mastery. It's not about the excitement, it's about the execution. Look at the high performers paradox. The most successful people in the world are often the most boring in their habits. They eat the same meals. They follow the same routines. They work on the same problems for years. While everyone else is jumping from one shiny object to the next, the elite stay focused on the fundamentals. They know that the fundamentals are the only things that scale. That's the key. Mastery is just the fundamentals performed with absolute precision under pressure. And you cannot achieve that precision without thousands of hours of boring repetition. You must embrace the fact that your path to destiny will not always be a highlight reel. It will be a series of mundane Tuesdays where you did the work anyway. Win the boring moments. You have a choice every time you feel the urge to switch things up. Is it because the system isn't working, or is it just because you are bored? Usually, it's the latter. Boring means the system is working. Boring means you have reached a level of competence where the task no longer requires an emotional effort. This is where you must double down. This is where you find the extra 1%. It's not about the variety, it's about the volume. Stop looking for hacks to make the work more fun. The work isn't supposed to be fun, it's supposed to be effective. If you can perform at a high level when you are bored out of your mind, you are officially dangerous. You have removed your feelings from your output. You have become a machine of relentless consistency. Win the boring moments. The world is full of starters. People who have 100 half-finished projects because they quit as soon as the boredom set in. You are a finisher. You are the person who stays in the room until the lights go out. You are the person who does the last representative as perfectly as the first. You find a meditative peace in the repetition. You realize that each boring day is a brick in the wall of your fortress. That's the key to building a mind that does not know how to quit. You train yourself to find satisfaction in the process, not just the prize. You realize that the prize is just a byproduct of the man you became while doing the boring work. It's not about the destination, it's about the discipline. You don't need their permission to stay the course. You don't need the world to notice your daily grind. In fact, it's better if they don't. Let them think you are doing nothing. Let them think you have stalled. While they are busy chasing distractions, you are busy building a foundation that will eventually support a skyscraper. Win the boring moments. You have successfully identified the secret of the elite. You have realized that consistency is a superpower because it is so rare. You are ready to stop looking for the spark and start leaning into the grind. You mastered the boredom of consistency. Now, let's talk about why you must stop talking and start becoming the man you were meant to be.